People are presumed dead after that plane crash and military helicopter crash in midair last night close to Ronald Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C. Our Washington correspondent Rachel Knapp is live on the scene, been keeping a close eye on this developing story all day. Rachel, what is the very latest tonight?
Good evening, Mike. Yeah, so the DCA airport is just over my shoulder. In the water, we can still see some of these boats circling the Potomac River. Again, as you just mentioned, that recovery effort is still underway. The last number that we heard from officials was about 30 bodies have been recovered so far. The president also speaking to the American people today, saying that the investigation is still going on, but he was also blaming the helicopter pilot and DEI initiatives for this crash. Now, Mike, I want to show you some video, but before we do that, just a warning, it could be disturbing. Now, this is a video overlooking the Potomac. You might see some lights in the background and then a burst of light. We expect that to be the impact between the Black Hawk helicopter and that plane operated by American Airlines. Now, the president today began saying the nation's in mourning for the loss of life from this incident. He initially says he does not know what led up to the crash, but then, quote, has strong opinions, end quote, about what happened. He went on for a bit about blaming the Army Black Hawk helicopter pilot, questioning why they couldn't increase or decrease altitude or turn to avoid the collision. He then digged into the former administration's Presidents Barack Obama and President Joe Biden, claiming they created diversity goals for hiring that led to a lack of quality of air traffic controllers. Take a listen.
I do want to point out that various articles that appeared prior to my entering office, and here's one. The FAA's diversity push includes focus on hiring people with severe intellectual and psychiatric disabilities. That is amazing. And then it says FAA says people with severe disabilities are most underrepresented segment of the workforce, and they want them in, and they want them, they can be air traffic controllers. I don't think so.
And Mike, when he was pressed as to why he thinks that diversity was the reason for this crash, all he said was, quote, because he has common sense, end quote. Now, later on this evening, only on Erie News Now, we'll be sharing how the National Air Traffic Control Association are responding to this crash. And just before I leave you, Mike, just want to again reiterate that the NTSB is so far saying that they are not going to speculate as of right now, and that they will release the details of that, of what led up to this crash. Mike, back to you.